A lot of festivals ongoing across eastern Oklahoma this weekend. We were taking a look at German Fest just a couple of minutes ago. The forecast, let's take a look at the Bixby Barbecue and Blues Festival. We're going to see some great weather for today. Make sure you have the sunscreen on, though, because you can easily get a sunburn this time of the year if you're going to be out in that direct sunshine for several hours for today. At noontime, already into the low to mid 70s with partly cloudy skies. You know, it's 80 degrees at 4 p.m. At 8 p.m., we're only going to cool off back to 75, so temperatures are not going to cool off that much during the evening. And then as we move toward 11 o'clock, as it shuts down, still running at about 69 degrees with those south winds at 10 to 15. So a great looking day out there in Bixby. Well, what about the rest of eastern Oklahoma? What are we expecting over the next several days? Well, looks like a nice weekend ahead, not only for today, but also tomorrow. We're going to see partly cloudy skies for our Sunday. Breezy conditions, though, developing for tomorrow out of the south at about 10 to 15. Occasional gusts higher than that for today, but we're going to see winds 10 to 25 miles per hour tomorrow out of the south. So very breezy for tomorrow. And we're also going to talk about those increasing rain chances. You know, we couldn't go that far into May without seeing those rain chances on the increase. What about the numbers for today? Well, we bottomed out at 53 degrees here in the city so far. 62 has been the highest temperature we've seen since midnight. We're going to warm well above that as we move on through the morning hours. You notice the averages 76 and 55, so pretty close to average in terms of our low temperature this morning. And it looks like we're going to run about 3 or 4 degrees above that average high for this afternoon. You notice the records 94 and 32. We're going to stay away from both of those for today. Well, here's a live look down in Jinx, and again, we're seeing mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. Just a nice start down in Jinx and much of eastern Oklahoma. And out the Tulsa International Airport, if you have any trips planned out of TIA for today, shouldn't have any significant problems, at least here in the city, as we're seeing quiet conditions. We're at 59 degrees, south and southeast winds right now at 9 miles per hour. They'll pick up just a little bit as we move on through the afternoon. Here's a look at storm shield radar, and it's quiet for you across the Tulsa metro. Not tracking any rainfall here. Up to the northwest, we're seeing a couple of sprinkles across north central areas of Oklahoma. Looks like some showery weather just north across the border into areas of Kansas. So there is a slight chance we could see a shower make it as far east as Coffeyville and Independence, but it looks like the heaviest of the rainfall should stay just to the north across central and eastern sections of Kansas as we move on through the rest of today. Upper 50s, low 60s right now here in the Tulsa metro, as warm as 61 down in Broken Arrow. Bixby, you're at 61 degrees, 62 in Sapulpa, 63 right now in Sand Springs. So these temperatures are warming nicely across the area. In fact, some readings well into the 60s. You notice out to the west of us, already up to 64 degrees in Ponca City, 64 in Bristow, also in Okemah. A little bit cooler earlier this morning from Bartlesville over to around the Veneta and Grove area, but you notice temperatures have rebounded nicely after starting off in the 40s, up to 57 currently in Bartlesville. We're up to 60 in Wichita. We're at 62 this morning in Dallas, Fort Worth, 55 Texarkana, St. Louis this morning at 62 degrees. Just a nice start across the central and southern plains. As we take a look at future track, we'll start you off the midday hours, and again, just some high cloudiness moving on across the area. But we don't expect much in the way of any rainfall. We could see a couple of sprinkles maybe as far east as areas of Payne, Pawnee, and Osage County. Don't expect anything significant here in Tulsa. The chance of a sprinkle only about 5 to 10% for the rest of the morning. As we move on through the afternoon, you notice just some high clouds. Other than that, fairly uneventful with partly cloudy skies. Partly cloudy skies continue overnight tonight. And as we move on through the day tomorrow, partly cloudy skies continue and temperatures back in the 80s tomorrow afternoon. Best chance of rain through the weekend looks to be off to our north and west across western areas of Kansas. Here's a look here. High temperatures for today, upper 70s and low 80s, so about 3 or 4 degrees above average. South winds at 10 to 15. We can see a few gusts from time to time, a little higher than that, up around 20, 22 miles per hour, so a little breezy from time to time. For tonight, we'll keep the south winds going, otherwise partly cloudy, upper 50s to around 60 degrees, so maybe a light jacket necessary tomorrow morning, but not that bad. As we move on through the day tomorrow, after the partly cloudy skies continue, 83 the high temperature, a little breezy though throughout our Sunday. We'll keep the breezes going for much of the upcoming week. 81 on Monday, then rain chances increasing Tuesday and especially Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We get into more of an unsettled pattern, but still the chance for severe weather right now, Brianne, not terribly high for those rain chances, so that is good news. We're going through May, which can be a very, very stormy month for us, and we're not talking about a whole lot of severe weather. We'll keep an eye on it as we get a little bit closer.
And the rain, it's always good news, right? If it's just rain.
Yeah, we need the rainfall across the area in the spring to make sure we have enough for the summertime, so it's good we're getting it, but we're not getting much severe weather.
Wonderful. And so enjoy the weekend now. Rainy weather's coming.
That's right.
Well, now here's a